Welcome into the Rivals YouTube channel. I'm Steve Wilfong, and we have another one of the nation's top high school football players ready to announce his college decision. Today, we have the nation's number 3 athlete, number 79 prospect overall, Demare Dezeurn, ready to announce his college plans. From Pacific Palisades, California, his finalists are Oklahoma, UCLA, Miami, and Michigan. Dezeurn is one of the fastest prospects in the country, the fastest 60-meter time in the land as a freshman. He has 10.3 speed in the 100-meter dash, and those wheels show up on tape. As a sophomore, he averaged over 22 yards per catch, and he's already off to a fantastic start as a junior. In 2 games, he's found the end zone 5 times. He's obviously extremely explosive, a touchdown waiting to happen when the ball in his hands. He is also someone that will bring kick and punt return ability to the school that he chooses. With that, let's go out to the Los Angeles area, Westwood, and bring in Demare Dezeurn, who's ready to announce his college decision. Demare, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, obviously you're ready to pull the trigger and announce your college plans. What were the important factors you were looking for in a school?
The important factors was development, great coaching, and wonderful, the state-of-the-art facilities.
Well, the floor is yours now to announce where you'll be playing your college football.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to give all glory to God. Without him, I'm not nothing, and thank you to Coach and my teammates behind me. Thank you to everybody who's, been by my side. Thank you to Michael Clayton. Thank you to my agents, Trey and Miles. Thank you to my mom and my dad for, making me the man I am today. And then, it's been a hard decision, hard, a couple of days recently, but for the next 3 to 4 years, we're going to go to the U Miami. Wait. I think I'm UCLA? Nah, we're going to Oklahoma, baby.
Demare Dezeurn commits to Brent Venables and the Oklahoma Sooners. Commit number 2 in the 2027 class, joining offensive lineman Luke Wilson. Demare, you were in Norman this weekend inside the Palace. Before you arrived, were you already leaning Oklahoma? Were they the program to beat?
No, UCLA was the program to beat, but then I went to Norman, seen the atmosphere, talked to the coaches. They all was loving, welcoming. They talked about building me as a character, developing me as a character, and then as a player, so that it checked all the boxes, state of our facilities, what I talked about, and it was it felt like home.
Obviously, you saw an amazing game, prime time, Oklahoma beating Michigan. What was it like inside that stadium?
Oh, it was rocking. Sometimes I could barely hear me talk, but, the fans was nice. The fans, I even told a fan I was committing. She was welcoming and everything. So, I'm ready to perform.
Over 22 yards per catch as a sophomore, already 5 receiving touchdowns as a junior. You have 10.3 speed. Talk about the way Coach Arbuckle and that coaching staff plans on using you in their offense.
What we talked about was they plan on using me in the motions, using me, to free me open, use my speed and get yards and juke and everything. So that's what they're going to use me, and they're going to use me in the slot more, not in the wideout.
What made you want to jump in the fold right now?
What made me jump was why not? I'm loving it. I want to put my name with Oklahoma, and Oklahoma just been a dream for me, and I'm with it.
Who were all the people at Oklahoma that kind of impacted your decision to help you pick the Sooners?
Coach Stace and Coach Emmett Jones, the receiver coach.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the Rivals YouTube channel to announce your college decision. Oklahoma just landed one of the most explosive players in the country, regardless of position. We're going to bring in Adam Gorney to help us break this down. Adam, talk about what Demare Dezeurn from your state, the Golden State out west, is bringing to Norman.
Yeah, speed, and more speed. I think that's kind of what Oklahoma liked in him and what he liked in that Oklahoma offense. They said he's going to be used a lot like Isaiah Sategna, kind of in motions, in space. Get him the ball, let him run. And Steve, you and I both know that there's track speed and then there's football speed, and that doesn't always translate, but with him on the field, it does. He is super fast. He's electric, and he runs by people. That's what's really most impressive about him. People have an angle on him. Everybody out here that he plays is pretty fast, and he runs by those guys. So I think that electric game-breaking ability, people are going to really like it in Norman.
Coming off a win against Michigan on Saturday night, you have Coach Arbuckle there now, new offensive coordinator, Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback John Mateer under center. We both talked to a lot of recruits that were in Norman over the weekend, and the returns were very strong. It's been a while since we've heard Oklahoma talked about in this regard. Two of the last 3 seasons, 6 and 7, but they look like they're about to turn the corner. And Demare is a guy that can help them have a top 10 class in 2027.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've talked to a lot of guys from California that made that trip to Oklahoma, and they said, look, no offense to the LA schools, but it's just a different environment when you're in one of these small college towns. It's a night game in Norman. Everybody knows that place is going to be electric. He absolutely loved it. And a linchpin of this recruitment was getting Stacy Ford there on the recruiting staff from UCLA. He has connections all across Southern California. So that could be a little bit of a pipeline that he uses to get guys like Demare and many others to Oklahoma.
Well, Oklahoma has their big play receiver in the class, Demare Dezeurn. They're in on some other high caliber wide receivers in 2027. But the next piece on the board for them is Peyton Houston, 4-star quarterback from Louisiana. You and I both predicted the Sooners earlier today. He was also in Norman over the weekend. This Oklahoma class is really starting to come together, Adam.
Oh, absolutely. And if they continue winning, and they're going to have a tough stretch coming up, but if they continue to stack those wins, I think it's only going to return to what everybody expects Oklahoma football to be. Getting Peyton Houston, if they do in the next few days, will be huge, because not only is that the quarterback for 2027, but he's going to go out there and recruit a lot of playmakers with him. So trending up Oklahoma across the board, a big one today and many more to come.
When Oklahoma's winning, you have a head coach, Brent Venables, who's as active on the trail as just about anybody from that corner office. They have a coaching staff that's really engaging, building trustworthy relationships with these guys, from the coordinators to the off-field staff like Stacy Ford. And they go out there and they land Demare Dezeurn. They have to clear this LSU visit and hold off USC for Peyton Houston. But the news of the day, Demare Dezeurn to Oklahoma. Thanks for watching on the Rivals YouTube channel. Please hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time when another one of the nation's best is ready to announce his college destination.